back to Brooksy's Car Restorations. It's a lovely day today, very chilly. So we'll do a bit of a quick update before we get stuck into things this morning. Yeah, we're working on Beety, and it was a very popular video. It's my best rating video so far. So we've got the inner guards all painted up and cleaned up, got the rust sorted out. I'm almost finished fully painting the rest of the front of the car, underneath the front of the car. So this is the driver's side, and this is the bad side, the passenger side. It's all painted, and there's where the hole was. I don't know if you can see it with all that the blackness there, but the hole was. It's covered up now. And that's looking a hell of a lot better. Just to give you a bit of a comparison, I haven't done the back arches yet, so the back arches look like all the front arches, sorry, all a bit rusty and crusty looking. I guess the other side's worse. But, yeah, if you haven't seen the last video, go back and check it out. Still got a bit more to fix on the back of the car, but we'll finish the front of the car first and work it out. Give you a little bit of an update on the garage itself. Not that it's much of a garage, it's mostly cars sitting in the lawn. We've got basically a 2-car spot. This is my workshop slash. Most of the time I do a lot of my painting in here. It's protected by 4 walls, so. And then the outside area, which is another potentially covered area, can fit potentially 2 cars in here, but I've got so much other junk lying around. It's better. It's very tight with 2 cars in it. So I like just the 1 car and plenty of space to sort of work around it. Still got the Lancer. Hopefully that'll be going on Saturday. Got someone who's interested in it potentially. The Mazda's going today. My wife's car, which we will be potentially putting up for sale today. My little Alto, and then the Land Rover. So there's 2 potential cars for sale, and then if I get around to it, maybe the Alto will be gone by the end of the week. Unfortunately, I've got to sell some stuff because these things don't fund themselves. And I was, the Lancer, I was hoping the Lancer would have been sold by now. It's almost been a month. It's not selling as quickly as I would have hoped. I said I'm going to make the Beetle a priority, so I'm going to do at least some work on it today. I'm going to finish the front end of it now, the painting part under the front end of the car, because I need to throw some wheels back on it so I can move it back in the shed. Dad's back. He and Mum went on a holiday for 2-3 weeks. He's finally back, so we'll get to hang out with him for a little while today, hopefully. And yeah, fun. So yeah, we'll get onto the front of the car, underneath the front of the car, sorry, and start doing that. I've got to potentially help my friend with the Mazda today, because she needs help picking it up and dropping it off, etc. And yeah, we'll get into it. Alrighty, we've done the first bit of painting under the undercarriage. Don't know how well you can see it due to the glare, but the whole undercarriage now is pretty much black, right almost to the back wheels. The floors are nice and black, and then more surface rust. Well, as far as I know, we'll have a closer look in a second. I'll go around the other side. Under the side of the car, some all nice and black. Same on the passenger side. So looking a heck of a lot better. So we'll just get around to it a bit later. I've got to put the front wheels back on the car because I need to move it. We'll get around to doing the back half maybe this afternoon or tomorrow. Like I said a bit earlier on, I've cleaned up that car. Just got to do the interior, so I'll bring it in and start detailing it so we can put it up for sale. And then later this afternoon, Dad and I are going to finish doing what I was trying to do on the Alto. So it'll be probably tomorrow morning we'll get onto this one. Or this afternoon sometime maybe. Depends if Dad ends up coming over. He's supposed to be coming over, but we'll see. Anywho, I'm going to swap some cars around. So, just got finished detailing the Moss car and getting it ready for sale. I wasn't going to go too much into it because it's a very quick and easy job. My wife and I really do take care of our cars. We keep them clean all the time. Yeah, so we'll go for a quick walk around it and show you what we're working with. So not long ago, I guess I did a video where I touched up some paint spots on this car, so she's looking fairly pristine at the moment. We detailed under the hood. Oops. Nice little box of 4. Looking pretty. The rest of the car. I love the wheels on this thing. Don't know why, they just look sick. Yeah, pretty clean, pretty good. Ready to go and take some photos. I'll have a look at the interior. I guess my wife keeps the car pretty spotless. If not, I get to do it. But that's what we're working with. A good, well taken care of car, in my opinion. You know, the headlights could do with a little bit of a touch up maybe because they're starting to fade slightly. You know, and got carpet coming out here. We could, you know, tuck back in and somehow fix up. But, you know, all in all, the car's, you know, being that it's survived a family for quite some time, it's doing really well. So back driver's side. You know, 2 young kids. You wouldn't tell. Barely tell it they were in the car, except for a few scratches and bumps here and there. Don't know how well the bit's gonna look. So, being that it's so sunny and bright and that, but you get the idea. And then the passenger front. All the door jambs are beautiful. Looking pretty nice, I think. Nice and clean, all vacuumed and what have you. It's not perfect, don't get me wrong, but good enough for the what we want to do with it. So I'm gonna go take it out and get some pictures and gonna have some lunch. Then when I come back, hopefully Dad will be here. If not, we'll be back working on old Beety. So just an update. Got the beetle off the ground. Gonna get stuck into the back end of it. So some time ago, just before Dad went away, he and I had a little bit of a sort of a flip off. We attempted to have a flip off. We cancelled it due to the urgency of Dad needing to go away and have the urgency of needing to sell that car and blah blah. Anyways, we had a lot of fun. We both got some pretty reasonable cars. we'll definitely have to do another one in the future. Anyways, what do you think about all that?
That was good. It was interesting trying to keep the budget down and figure out, what we were spending on which you do anyway when you're flipping cars. You spend what you need on them to make them safe and reliable and make them look good, but there's ways and means you can save money. So it was interesting just working on them, you having a hold and me having a Ford and having a bit of rivalry. But unfortunately, I could have done a bit more to mine and made more money on it. I actually think Aaron did better than me. We haven't actually added it up, but in our heads, I'm sure you made 500 or a K more than I did.
But the thing is, he could have sold his car a lot. He was in a hurry to sell his car. He could have waited and sold his car for a lot more money. He could have put a little bit more work into it and whatever else. But
I wasn't able to source a dash to make the speedo and all the instruments work, so that was a big downer. Whoever bought it had to chase that up.
But he made money on it. He got like 500, did you?
I made about 720.
There you go.
I cleared about 720 on it, so I didn't lose. So that was all right.
And I got 1500.
You were way ahead of what you made, but
I spent a lot more money on mine than Dad did though. So if he'd had actually did his right and got maybe 5k for his, he probably would have beat me.
Yeah, I probably would have, but I couldn't sell it with the dash not working for any more than what I did.
Yeah, well you could have, but you didn't feel that it was the right thing to do. No
one was interested either.
Well, and
as soon as they said the dash wasn't working, what's not working, all the gauges that tell you how fast you are, how much fuel you've got.
Yep, exactly.
And the temperature, they went, no, sorry.
Exactly.
So,
but we had a lot of fun. The blue ute turned out really nice. We painted it up and got it looking really good.
It turned out really good.
And the new back on it was a lot of fun putting that on. And
the Ford looked really good.
It did. I swear, if the dash was working, I reckon you would have got 4.5, 5.
I would have smashed you. Yeah.
Smashed me. Would have been a lot closer, anyways.
No, I would have smashed you. Come on. But it's been fun. The rivalry's been fun.
But yeah, I've been wanting to talk about it for some time, and like we were going to have a bit of a competition, like CC, like. This, that, and whatever else, but we didn't really get a chance to. Like I said, we had to cancel the competition due to
time didn't really permit
circumstances. Yep, Dad was Mum were going away. It was a little good. So in the future, in the foreseeable future, maybe in the next month or two, we might try and have another crack at it.
I could have left it till I come back, but the thing is, it had 3 months reg on it.
Yeah, exactly.
When
you
I come
needed to
back,
sell
it
it.
had 2 months reg on it, which would have made it, and then maybe 1 month by the time I fix the dash. So it's like, it is
what it is. You had a little money for your holiday, so it is what it is. But we'll have another go at it soon. Maybe 1,000 or 1.5 again. See if we can have a bit more fun with that. So
I'll stick with the Fords and you can stick with the Holdens.
Oh, we can get whatever we want, really.
True.
Just like a flip off of some sort. Anyways, so. The Alto was whooping me the other day with the sump plug, and it's given Dad a bit of a hard time today.
It's been rounded off quite badly, so I can't get a grip of it. I'm going to have to weld something on it, I think. But figured out what the horn was. You've seen that earlier in the clip. The blinker that was dodgy, it's just a bulb. That's fine. Got that sorted. So the sump plug's the challenge I'm on at the moment. I think I'm going to have to weld something on it to get it out. So.
Yep, so Dad's playing around with that, and we were leaving the welding something on part to the very end. We didn't want to. I was thinking about doing that myself, but I thought Dad had a few tools up his sleeve that he might wanted to try first, so we're trying them first and then saving.
It's really tight.
It is really tight, yeah, absolutely. That's why I was rounding everything off on it. Unfortunately, I probably shouldn't have let it get that bad before giving up.
That wasn't so someone's done it up too tight. Anyway, it is what it is. We'll get it out.
Yep. And so the Beetle and we've got 2 cars up in the air at the moment.
We're playing legsies while we're working on it.
That's it. And I'll get onto this, clean up some rust and do some painting, and Dad'll try and do an oil change, a simple oil change. Coming back this morning, doing some work with the young fella. He's finally back from his holidays.
Holidays are always way too short. Anyway, it's all good.
Anyways, so there was a problem with the Alto. The horn wasn't working for some reason. I don't know why the horn wasn't working. I really don't understand why the horn wasn't working. Do you have any idea why the horn wasn't working?
No, it could be just some dirt on here. Maybe that screw needs a polish. I don't know.
Well, so
Anyway, we'll look at it.
we're scratching our heads. We really don't have any idea why the horn's not working.
We've got power at the 2 wires that clip on here. I've tested that. When you press the button, it goes on and off. We've got power to here. Yeah, it's a bit of history, really.
This is a pristine horn, isn't it?
Exactly.
There's no reason this shouldn't bloody work.
That's ridiculous.
Oh my gosh.
There's no rust really in any of the car. The horn's completely cracked.
Okay, so we need a new horn.
Yep, definitely need.
Okay. Just gonna record some. Freestyle working, basically. Some people seem to like that in the last video. Instead of doing the before and afters or whatever. So just gonna clean up some rust spots and send back the inner guard and blah blah blah. And Dad's behind me about to weld the sun plug because we gave up. Ow. So discovered another little hole just in there. Maybe one up here. We'll have to see after I give it a still pretty solid. Disregard. Alright, we'll get to sanding the rest of this back. Alright, on the first load, not load, sorry, paint, coat, whatever. It's a little bit rough, but we're going to do another 1 or 2 coats, clean it up again, do another few coats, etc. Now we're on to the other side. So that's basically what we had to end up doing with the sump plug. Spin it around for me. She's out, but she's a bit buggy now. We'll have to go and get another one. Alright, so all change finally done, thanks to this fella. We got a new horn. Yeah, brand new. She's horny again. So we worked out what the problem was. I know, but we worked out what the problem was. This used to be horny and now it's holy. It's gone from being horny to a saint. And left-hand blinkers fixed, horns fixed. This car should be back on the road, hopefully in the next week or so. Yeah, laughing. So we've got a new horn, got a new plug for it as well. Yeah, most of them are yeah, well, it's sweet heads, but the rest of the car's pretty clean considering. We've got most of the back end of this now done, painted. This side I didn't quite get painted. We've cut a hole out there that needs patching up. And there's another down there that needs patching up. So we'll fix that up on the next episode, and the other one, and repaint all that inner guard and underneath. And yeah, that'll be the bottom half of the car, and then we'll just start painting the top half. Well, and doing rust work. So yeah, it's getting late in the afternoon now. I'm gonna go spend some time with my family. So yeah, didn't get a lot done this week, as much as I would like to have gotten done. But that's the fun of trying to juggle cars and working as well and all the rest of it. Got to spend some time with Dad, got to hang out, had some fun with Dad. Got the Suzuki at least sorted out now. And yeah, to be continued.